4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, my dears, and welcome to another episode of Tea with Lady Mary Makintosh. I am your host, Lady Mary Makintosh. I have been traveling all around America since I arrived, trying out your American cuisine. Now, being an old-fashioned British lady, I'm personally used to fish and chips and stewed tomatoes, but I have grown quite fond of your cheeseburgers. Well, anyway, I asked a typical American what to expect and what her favorite American cuisine was. So here she is. Roll the footage, dear.
Well, hey there, folks. My name's Mabel Abeline. It's real nice to meet you. Now, when I go to the restaurants, my favorite thing to get is, you know those little peanut butter crackers? Yeah, I like to get some of those on a plate. And then I top it with some hot fudge and some whipped cream, maybe a little bit of peanuts. Ooh, you know I like my peanuts. And then I like to top the whole thing off with at least 3 pints of Ben & Jerry's. I prefer the Chunky Monkey. And then as like a side dish, I usually ask for a cheeseburger, but instead of like 1 patty, I ask for like 4, because 1 is never enough. And then I get some extra pickles. But I take away the onions and the lettuce and the tomato because I'm not really a fan of the vegetables. But I do get extra ketchup and mustard. So the tomatoes and the ketchup kind of make up for my veggies. Because, you know, I like a well-balanced diet. I also get like extra cheese, so I get like 3 slices of cheese in there, like 1 between each of the patties. And then after they wrap it up, I usually ask them to stick them in the fry later for like at least 15 minutes, you know, just to get a nice thick bread on there. And then I just devour it like a mongoose. You know, like when you get that hungry, that kind of hungry, where like you just want to shove it in your mouth like a mongoose eating a baby snake. Yeah, that's how I feel. For dessert, I usually get myself a big bag of like salt and vinegar, like sour cream and onion chips. But instead of just eating the bag, I usually get like one of those little canisters, like the caramel sauce, and I pour that in the bag, and I just reach my hands in there and eat it. But, you know, I always tuck a napkin into my shirt because, you know, I'm a lady. So, yeah, I know that's not a lot, but, you know, I'm really trying to watch my figure, like I said, and I count the calories, so, you know.
Oh my! Looks like I'll have to get eating. Well, that's all for today, dears. Join me next Friday for another exciting episode of Tea with Lady Mary Makintosh. Ta-ta!
And then a drink, I usually get like a keg of like diet soda, you know, because I'm watching my figure. So I usually fill the keg up and then I usually stick it in my mouth and just go to town on it because, you know, I get thirsty.